How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Atlantia. My name's Derpol, and this is episode 2. Now, in the previous episode, we did a bit of a base tour. We had a look at our communal areas and checked out the shops and those sorts of things. And if you haven't seen that, I might recommend that you go and check that out just so you can get caught up on what's been going on. And I'd also like to just take this opportunity to thank the people that supported the first video. It was a lot more than I expected, and I am very grateful for that. So thank you. Thank you very much. Now, in the last episode, I did mention towards the end that I'll be doing some work with villagers, which we'll be getting into first off in this episode. And then afterwards, we'll be heading over to the shopping district to go do a few bits and bobs over there, check out the shops, and then there's a little build that I want to do while we're there. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. Right, so for the first part of the episode, we're going to be getting all the villagers that you saw in the previous episode from the other side of that portal, moving them over to the overworld, and then getting them all down into that village breeder right there. Now, we all know working with villagers can be a little bit tedious at times, so I'm not going to bore you guys with all my frustration on camera. So we're just going to jump into a little bit of a funny time lapse and get it done, and then I'll bring you guys back at the end of it. Wish me luck. And here we observe the wild Chuck Boris in his native environment, building mostly with spruce wood and looking ever so derpy. Okay, guys, so we got all 7 variants of the villagers in the villager breeder. Now we just need to come over here and give them all extra workstations. They all need to be farmers, like so. And this side. Perfect. So now all of them can be farmers. And if we come to the outside, move. Then we just need to add a few more beds. There we go. So there's enough beds, there's enough composters, they should all pick up a profession and start breeding. And then we should get a much more random output of villagers from the breeder. There's already a baby up in there, and I should probably do something about these guys. You saw nothing. And as for what I was thinking about doing for the outside of this build in an upcoming episode, probably, I was thinking along the lines of either a clinic or maybe like a full-on hospital build. having a ward for all the beds would make a lot of sense. And I mean, it is where the bebes come from. And then as it goes down, this whole thing here is it's going to sound a little dark, but it's going to be a citizen reconditioning center or like re-education center where the citizens of this morally ambiguous cyberpunk city is going to be conditioned into whatever profession they are going to become, essentially, with Professor Payne up there. Is going to be teaching them all the ways that they can be better. And as you can see, the village breeder is actually already starting to produce properly. I actually took out the brown coat that was up at the top because, yeah, it's a mushroom island. So brown coats is kind of the default that you get. And then it just gets mixed in a few different variations, which I like a lot more because before the way I had a brown coat and I think I had a savannah guy up there. And as you can see now, we got some swamp guys coming through as a taiga, savanna, ice biome, jungle. So it's a lot more varied, and I like that very much. So there's going to be some variation to not only the villages that I have in my little trading halls, like the bar for the clerics and the masonry shop over there, but there's also going to be a forge that's going to house some of the smithing professions, maybe some kind of clothing store for the leather workers and that sort of thing. So every mini trading hall is going to have its own little style and purpose and story behind it. And I think that's going to be really cool to have, different villages, variations, and then those variations getting different profession outfits. It's going to be very varied and very interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing the city grow and having all sorts of different villages. And then, after I have all the villages in place that I need in place, I'm also going to be letting some of them roam free. I'll probably end up chucking a few iron golems in here, maybe some pacified pillagers, just, to give this place some life. Maybe even name a few of the piglins or zombified pigmen that come through this portal and just have them roaming around, as like kind of the riffraff here at the bottom. Maybe even one layer up in the slums kind of area. Yeah, and then maybe have, I don't know, maybe the pillagers can actually be the ruling class. I mean, it's not going to be, like I said, it's going to be morally ambiguous. So I don't know, evil pillagers ruling over everyone might be a fun little part of the law. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all of that, and I hope you guys are too. So stick around because there's still a lot to do in this base. All right, guys, we're here at the greenhouse, just checking up on my profits. Let's see what we got. Yep. So there's quite a few barrels and chests, and I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with going through each one of them. But we got 24 diamonds from that, which isn't too bad. It's not a big selling shop, but wait, I just missed a few barrels. Maybe there's something in here. Nope. Yeah, 24 diamonds. Not that bad. And then in last episode, I completely forgot to tell you guys that this rocket shop also belongs to me. And let's see what we got in here. I think the main reason why... Oh, 2 diamonds. The main reason why I forgot to tell you guys about this shop is because it normally doesn't generate many diamonds. But it seems like being away from the server and starting up a new channel and figuring it all out behind the scenes has yielded some profits. I really need to restock Duration 1. Sweet. Oh, nice. Oh, and I nearly forgot about the elytra sails. Yeah, boy. So we're just up here on the nether ceiling. Just quickly want to show you guys something that we also skipped over in the previous episode. This is at the moment our shanty nether hub. It's not much, but you got 3 portals, the government district, shopping district, and minigame districts over there. You can also see a few other portals scattered around. DC's portal, you can't really see it, but Cal's portal's over there. And then that one over there is actually our spawn chunks. And like you can see here, we have some carpet roads just to guide everyone to whoever's base is. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this because we skipped over that in the previous episode. But the main reason why I'm here, hey Buster, is to just drop off some diamonds. This guy, Luxurious, is my business partner, and he co-owns all the shops that I have. So just dropping off some diamonds for him. I should probably also take the time here just to get you guys a little familiar with the faces on the server, my server mates. So we have Euphorus, Chuck Boris. Lumpus still doesn't have a head after all this time. That's not his head, that's Calrissian. Luxurious, who's my business partner. DC, Tavaringo, Seiya, Koadia, Cataclysm, me, and GC, Grinning Cheetah. Then over on this side, we also have Ruffle Miner, Ridkills, Wraith, Ghosty doesn't have a head yet, Dragon Blaze, Bean, Thora, Kaiserdex, Knight's Path, Signmaker, and Scent Petal. Right, guys, we're just over here at the minigame district because I heard that there's a little competition going on and that prize up there is looking mighty tasty. It's 9 diamond blocks, 3 beacons, and 1 netherite block. And I think this is a redstone competition. So let's have a look. Hello, traveler. The tech shop is hosting a contest to see who can make the best redstone machine. The contest will be judged by Koadia and Calrissian. This is how the results should be judged in this order: originality, how fun and enjoyable it is, creativity, function, size, or scale. The event starts on Monday the 16th, so it's already started. The event will end on Monday the 30th at midnight. Max teams of 2 people are allowed to join. Once you are done building the machine, please PM Cordia and Calrissian on Discord for us to judge it. Sign up on the following page, and good luck. Right. I think we're going to sign up straight away. I'm not going to waste any time with this because I already have a machine in mind. There we go. And let's just make sure it's on page 1. Right. So I'm thinking we built the machine right over here, right next to Aces, because there's a certain theme that's going to be held here. Now, this machine isn't going to win me that many points on the originality front, and I understand that because it's not my own design. It is a design by a guy called Redstone. Now, if you haven't seen him before, I highly recommend checking out his channel. He's a Redstone YouTuber that does amazing, fun, and functional, very compact redstone contraptions. I will link the video for the build that I'm going to do, plus the wool download down in the description. And guess what? I already got all the resources ready. So here's all the redstone and building blocks that we need. And maybe from this you guys can guess what it is. But for now, I'm not going to tell you. We're going to get right into a time lapse and I'll get back to you when it's done. All right, guys, the machine is finished. And as for what game this is, if some of you haven't recognized it yet, it's Uno. We got Uno on the server, and we're going to be playing that, or at least I'm going to be showing you guys how this machine works in a little bit. But first, I need to go downstairs, and I have the wonderful task of filling up all the hoppers with all of these cards. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the machine is now fully filled up with all the cards, so let's just come up here and I'll show you guys how this works. So, first things first with Uno, you draw 7 cards, right? So, press the note block 7 times and all your cards should get into this barrel. Right, so then you take them. And you always want to put your first card on this observer, just because that's the way the machine works. And let's start with a 7. Right, and now I would have to play maybe a 5. And then this is a +2, as you get in Uno, which means I would have to draw 2. And luckily I got another blue. Okay. And then you just carry on. So another thing to bear in mind is this is the skip turn, the X, and then this swiggly thing is the Uno reverse. There's also the wild cards and the wild draw 4s in the system. And yeah, that's about it. When you're done, you just put all your cards back into this and it all gets back into the system. And as for the build palette on this Uno game, I kept it pretty basic, kind of stuck with a sandstone theme for around here with some stripped oak logs for the floor. If you come around the sides, there's a little bit of glass. I mean, it is a redstone competition, so I kind of wanted a little bit of visibility into the inside of the machine. I mean, you can't really see much, but I think it suits the needs. And then for the sign, which I really like and looks really cool at night, actually, if you look at it, yeah. So yeah, I went with the black border and the red background for the traditional Uno colors, and then some end rods for lighting. And I think it looks pretty nice, and you can see it from a fair distance away. And even like walking up here, I mean, you don't see the whole thing, but okay, you do see the whole thing from this angle. But like coming from this side, it still sticks out, and I think it looks nice. I think it'll draw people into it. And I mean, of course, I'll let everyone know that it's open to play. If you just come down here, I got a little technical space at the back here that I can show you guys, just so you can see the inner workings of the bottom bit of it. Yeah, so all the cards are in these hoppers and those droppers over there. And I also wanted to just show you guys, wait, is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Obviously it's on the other side. So that is what the wild draw 4 looks like, and that's what a regular wild card looks like, just so you know. Cool. And like I said, I will leave a link in the description to the tutorial that Redstone did on this machine. His tutorials are super easy to follow and very concise. So if you want to build this yourself, go check out his channel, check out the video, and yeah, enjoy Uno. So one more thing before we go, just wanted to let you guys know that due to the comments from the previous episode, I will be doing a playthrough of the Halloween event in the next episode. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Ow. That's something to look forward to. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' reaction to this awesome minigame or quest. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me for this episode. We got quite a bit done. We dropped some village idiots into a village breeder. We built Uno in Minecraft. And yeah, we had some fun along the way. So if you enjoyed it, hi. Trying to film here. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. If you got any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.